All right, I'll wait for Sarah to come in and then I will tell you the warm-up. Alrighty. So warm-up for today is 30 side-to-side leg raises. So side leg raises are the ones that go side. Right? So each one is 30, or each one is one. You're doing 30, then we're coming back up, doing 50 jumping jacks, and then coming back down and doing Russian twists, these guys. So 1, 2 is 1. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Wait,
so,
how many Russian twists? Sorry, how many?
Oh, what did I say? 30. So 30, 50, 30. So 30 leg raises, 50 jumping jacks, 30 Russian twists, which ends up being 60, I suppose, if you count 1, 2. But it's yeah. Yes? Go. All right, stand on your back. Okay. So extend one leg, left hand on right knee, pull it across. Look to your right. All right, same leg, right hand goes on right knee, pull it out. This way. All right, extend the right knee or right leg, right hand on left knee, pull it in. Switch Left hand on left knee, split out. All right, circle out your legs. Opposite direction. All right, roll on up. Right foot, right knee up. Left leg extended back. Left foot off the ground. Right arm up. All right, switch arms. All right, both hands down, drop the back knee, extend the front leg, move forward. Put that foot back on the ground, drop that leg in front of you, both arms up. Both arms down, extend forward. Okay, sit back up, leg back. Switch sides. Left arm up. Switch arms. Both arms down, drop the back knee, extend the front leg, lean forward. Come back up, collapse that left leg in front of you. Both arms up. Both arms down, extend forward. Come back up. Put both legs back. Get in tabletop position. Do cat-cow. All right, from here, right arm goes underneath left arm. Put your shoulder on the ground, keep your head off the mat. Put your left hand on top of your right hand. All right, come back up. Left arm goes underneath right arm. Put your shoulder on the mat. Keep your head off the mat. Right hand goes on top of left hand. Come back up. Sit back into child's pose. Reach to your left. Reach to your right. Come back to the middle. Both hands crossed over your head, and then walk your elbows forward. So here, butt back. All right, back to neutral tabletop. Put your forehead on the mat, and we're going to roll our neck back and forth. Now go side to side. Now do circles. All right, time. Okay. On your back, bridges. Just regular bridges for now. All right, next, bridge, shrimp, scissor kick, forward roll. Bridge, shrimp, scissor kick, forward roll. Bridge, shrimp, kick, forward roll. All right, next, sit out progressions. So we'll start off here. One leg goes up, the other leg goes through, and you're gonna come around to the other side. So one leg goes up, through. I'm going to turn over, and where my hand is right now, I'm going to replace it with this hand. And I'm here. Yes? No, Jackie. here. So same side, hand, same side, foot up, and then the other leg is going to slide through, and then I'm going to turn myself over. Yep. Slide that other leg through. Yep. And that hand, no, turn towards me. Turn towards the camera. Yes. And then that's where your hand's going to go. On your other hand. Yes. Exactly. Yes, Emmy. Good, Cassie. All right. Next movement. Here, one hand back, one hand across. I'm going to collar drag or arm drag. I'm going to do it for the length of the mat. And turn around here. So I'm pretending like I'm pulling somebody and I'm scooting my butt out to give a space to throw somebody or pull somebody forward. So if I had, with the example of having a dummy, I have one leg out, one leg in, one arm back, and one of the collars. I'm here, I'm going to scoot my butt out because I want the dummy to land in the space where my leg is. So I'm here, I'm pulling the dummy forward. So that motion, that movement across the mat or your space. Yeah, so collar drags here. Yeah. So you're scooting your butt towards the arm that's behind you. All right, well, we're gonna try another hard-ish one. So Turkish get-ups. It's also something with having your arm behind you. So I have one arm behind me. The opposite leg is a base, so it's flat. My knee is up, the other leg is down. I'm gonna try to get this foot behind my hand. So usually I'll lift up my butt and get it behind my hand, stand up. Put my hand back down, right next to my foot, and sit back down. Switch to the other side. I'm making sure my foot is flat, knee is pointing up. The other foot is, I'm going to try to make it light. My hand is behind me to give me this stability. So I lift my butt up, leg behind me, stand up, back down. Here. So Turkish get-up. Yes. Yes. Oh, there's a doggy. Huh. All right. Next movement. We're gonna sit up to the bridge over. So that looks like this. So I'm lying down, sit up to that same position where I have my hand behind me, and bridge over. Back down, other side. Yeah. Try to lower this a little bit more. Not having it fall down. All right, next, we're gonna use that same movement where I sit up here and I grab across, but now instead of going over for that bridge, I'm going to collar drag. So I can lie back down, come back up, and collar drag again. So I'm sitting up, reaching across, my butt's going to go towards my hand, collar drag. Yeah? I can reset however I want, but I'm gonna lay back down, I'm gonna sit up, reach across, collar drag.
Hey, Cha.
Hello. Okay, you are muted, Michelle.
Oops, I just got home. Can I join you halfway here?
Yes, do 50 ab things and 50 jumping jacks. We did Russian twists, if you want to do Russian twists. All right, Jackie, really quick. When I'm here, you have your legs set up right and your arm right. So I usually point my fingers back and I'm pretending I'm like grabbing somebody. I'm going to scoop my butt this way towards my hand. My knees are actually going to switch places. One is going to come up and the other one's going to go down. So this movement, but instead of both my hands behind me, one hand's going to go here. So now this knee is the one that's pointing up and the other knee is flat. Kinda, yeah. All right. Next movement, we're going to do that same thing where we sit up into this position, but now we're just going to do the Turkish get up. Sit up into this position. Yeah. All right, time. Get some water, get your dummies. We're gonna work on these movements. Michelle, if you need to like stretch out or whatever. All right, so we're gonna start in guard. So my dummy has legs, and so now I'm just making him do that. So, okay, we're gonna start in guard. I'm going to start lying down. I'm going to sit up, come to my hand pointing outwards here. I'm going to, this hand is going to grab and hug the arm. So I've sat up, and I usually am going to try to avoid the head. So the head is actually behind me here, and head is behind me here. I'm going to do that bridge up and over to get here. Oh, it's so weird with the legs all bendy. Okay. So both sides, sit up, grab the armpit, and hip up and over, bridge up. I should get the legs point forward for this. Ooh. Detail as if you need to hear any details. I'm gonna try with the legs forward. Here, once I get up, once I sit up like this, I'm going to actually open up my guard, make sure my foot is planted before I do that bridge. Just in case you needed to hear that. Check on y'all. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna change our grip just for funsies. This is not the usual thing because we usually do this to both sweep and also to threaten the Kimura. But we're gonna change our hand position just for the rest of the drills that we're gonna end up doing. So instead of sitting up and going over the shoulder, we're gonna start here. In the guard, I'm going to open up the collar and put my hand in, 4 fingers in. Here, I'm going to sit up, push. Usually I'm on the clavicle of an actual person and sit up here. I'm going to open my legs. I'm going to, let me turn this way. I'm going to turn my arm so that my forearm is in their neck before I bridge over. Okay, so we're doing the same movement, just different grip. So starting from the guard, opening up the collar, cross collar grip, 4 fingers in, sitting up, making sure that my forearm is not down, it's across the neck before I open my legs and bridge over. Yeah? Yeah, great. Get the collar grip, Emmy, before you sit up. Get the collar grip first. And then sit up. All right, next. Next, we are going to use that same grip. I'm opening up the collar, reaching cross collar. I'm sitting up. I'm opening my legs or opening my guard. And instead of trying to go over, or maybe I am trying to go over and they push against me and I can't bring them over, I'm actually going to scoot my hip to the side and pull them down. So the other detail for that is, turn you here. I'm going to sit up. I'm pushing them as I sit up this time. So I'm trying to keep my arms straight here. And they will definitely try to push back. Not the dummy, but real people will try to push back. I'm going to plant that leg. So same side arm that's planted behind me, same leg. I'm going to plant it down. And I'm going to move my other foot as they're pushing towards me onto the hip. And I'm going to scoot out, collar drag. I'm going to do the other side so you can see. Here, arm behind me, foot planted. I'm going to put my foot on the hip, collar drag. Yeah? All right, let me go. So it's a collar drag. Cross collar grip. Sit up, plant your foot. That foot, collar drag. Scoot your butt towards the camera, Jackie. There you go, yes. Mm-hmm. Kathy's is like tossing around the dummy. You see it, Emmy? Plant your other foot, Emmy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nothing at the end. Just that for now. We're just working on movement, not any end parts. Unless you want to take the back, Sarah. You're looking at me like you want to punch your dummy. Go for it. All right, next. I know we're still like working on that, but it all kind of just fits together. So this time I have the guard, open up the collar, cross collar grip, sit up. I'm still trying to push and they're still trying to push back. I'm going to plant my foot. Yes, I'm planting my foot. How did I do this earlier? I'm planting the opposite foot now. So earlier I planted the same side foot as the hand that's posted back here. This time I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to plant the other foot, and this one is floating. So I'm holding here. I'm going to lift my butt up and come here. So here, open up, cross collar grip, sit up. I'm gonna open up my guard, post the other foot. This leg is gonna come through and meet my hand here. And if you want to finish stuff, as Sarah seems to want to do, you can finish. But we're just doing the Turkish get up with a dummy between us. Aren't the Turkish get up and the technical stand up the same thing? They just have different names, right? They're the same thing. Isn't that the same thing? I've heard it both ways. Turkish get up, technical stand up. We can call it technical stand up. I think I hear it as Turkish get up in like, not CrossFit, but like fitness stuff. I don't know. They're the same thing. Turkish get up, technical stand up. No, I've never heard it as Turkish get up. Okay. Technical stand up. I think Molly calls it technical get up. I think I grew up learning it as Turkish get up. Molly doesn't call it technical get up. Just do your thingy. What? Okay. What now? I got it. Sarah and Emmy both like using a little chat thing. Turkish get up is a kettlebell exercise. Yeah. It's the same thing.
You could call it technical.
Technical get up. Technical get up. Technical stand up. All right. Now do the sit up thing and pick what you want the ending to be. Either the sweep, the the sweep, the technical get up, technical stand up. Oh, now I'm gonna be really confused. Or the collar drag. So we're sitting up in the same exact way. Pick which one you want to do. Do all three of them at different intervals. I guess we can do one submission. All right, time. We'll do one submission and it'll be from the technical stand-up. We're gonna do Vaughn's, oh look, Sarah got really happy. Vaughn's, what am I, the guillotine from standing up, from that snap down. Okay, so if you don't want to work on the submission or there's too many details, you can just keep doing the movements, but we're working on it from here, where we're cross collar grip here. Opposite side is the one planted, and we're gonna go Turkish, no, whatever, technical get up here. I'm actually going to use this hand that was back here. I'm going to snap the head down. And right now I still have the collar grip. I actually have to move my body position. I'm actually going to move the leg that's on the outside, the one that was planted. I have to move it closer in. The other leg is, so basically I have to get 180. So I want to snap the head down and then I have to come this way of the person, right? Which is a weird step over, but we'll try it. The faster way to do it would be just jump, but we can't do that with the dummies. They're unstable and light. So here, I've snapped the head down. I'm going to put my shoulder on the back of the head. Here, I'm going to do that step. That's weird. I'm basically going 180. I'm going to put this foot on the hip of the dummy. I'm going to sit to my side here and make sure that my shoulder is on the back of the neck. Does that make sense? We'll do it step by step. We'll get to the technical get up part. Let's work on this here. Technical get up, snap head down, put my shoulder on the back of the neck here. Yeah, get there. Hi, Sarah.
If your dummy's legs were folded more like a person would be sitting on their knees, it's not so awkward with the footwork.
Yeah, with the stepping. Yeah. And if it was a real person, you would actually, let me see if I can do this on the dummy, but I would just jump. So I get here, and I jump into that position. Because the legs wouldn't really be in my way because they would be kind of trying to sit up.
So once you've got your knee, your shin crossed across their thing and you sit down, what's this leg doing and what's this arm?
So for this one, we have the collar grip, right? You can use the second hand to, because of the head's going to be here.
Yeah.
Right here, you could, I usually support it. Because in a real one, a real guillotine without the collar, you'd be here.
Right.
So if you have the collar, yeah. The other leg is going to here. I'm just, correct me if I'm wrong, Sarah, but I'm just bracing, making sure they don't come up here. And from here, I'm going to do like I'm going to tense everything up. How does Vaughn explain that? We're going to work on this some more on Friday as well. Yeah. Oh, it's like the back muscles, right? I'm putting them back. It's so much easier on a real person.
This is arm in guillotine, right? I'm not sure everybody's picking up on the handwork transfer, like dunk the head, catch the other arm. Arm in guillotine, right?
It probably should be. I'm not getting that. I think in my head, it's also a loop choke. So I'll clean it up on Friday.
Yeah, I don't know that detail.
Yeah, we'll come back to it on Friday if you come on Friday, Emmy. Okay. Time. So basically these are all things to do out of a guard that keep you in a dominant position while moving them around, because sometimes you get stuck in guard, right? And these are sweeps. The collar drag is wonderful. You can get to the back. And then if you're stuck in a guard, you can also like do that Turkish get up. I haven't tried it on a real person, but I want to. Yeah. So instead of getting stuck in the guard, try those things. We're going to revisit a lot of the movement on Friday. We'll go through the movement itself a little quicker so we can have finishes for each one of the movements. Yeah. So now we're going to do our workout. Switch camera. So we're doing 6 things. We're doing wall sits, and then we're going to go down to donkey kicks, to high plank, to back to like hovering position, and you touch your knee to the opposite elbow without moving your hips. Then you hover, and then pike push-ups.
Not hearing you too well.
Moving my hips. Pike push-ups. are here, however you can do it, closer, farther, pike push-ups. Yeah, those are the only ones you need to know.
I
These are
actually
45 seconds each.
push-ups at the end.
Yeah, you cut out Shaw for like most of that explanation.
Can you just go back? Like donkey kicks is probably the only one I don't need.
Oh, okay. So donkey kicks. Did you see donkey kicks? Yeah. High plank, just high plank. Touch knee to opposite elbow. So I'm going to be in that hovering my knees position. And I'm going to try not to move my hips while trying to touch my knee to the opposite elbow. And then pike push-ups here and down. However you can do it, if you can get a higher position. Yep. Would that all make sense? So those are all 45 seconds each. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me actually start my work Zoom so I don't have to deal with it in 10 seconds. 45 seconds, 10-second rest, 6 rounds. Are you all ready? We're gonna start with wall sits. So if you can find a wall. Ready? Is this loud? There we go. Go. Too loud. Next are donkey kicks. And go. Why did you pause? Stupid timer. And go. Try to do these from a lower knee position, not downward dog. So here, up, there you go. 10 more seconds. High plank. Let's hold this for 45 seconds. right, next thing, touch your knee to the opposite shoulder or elbow. In this position where I'm hovering my knees here. All right, another static hold. We're hovering our knees, just holding that. So that's before pike push-ups. We're doing this hover knee just above the ground, just holding it. Ten more seconds. All right, pike push-ups, however you can do them. If you can't do them, do regular push-ups. And that is it. All right.
Great, that was good. Thank you.
Any questions about any of the movements or anything?
Really? So
Nothing?
no, just thank
All right.
you. Good class.
Okay,
Thank you. It's good class. Very good.
cool. Yeah, so Friday we're going to review that and then just have finishes for each one. And we're gonna try to do that loop choke, because Michelle, you tagged me in that post. This is actually, part of that. And then I was trying to do like the flying armbar, flying triangle thing that Jen wanted out of this position. You can kind of do it, but it's not recommended on a dummy, but it's doable, sort of. We might try that.
Yeah.
Just because. Yeah. All right.
Cool. Good to see
Thank
everybody.
you. Great to see you guys. You too.
Good to see everyone.